evening, good afternoon, good morning, Infinite Crypto Cruisers. Happy New Year! It's getting to be about that time of the night, my time. I've got a few hours until I'm going to be enjoying New Year's with my family, and I just wanted to do a quick video. Folks, if you're new to the channel, do me a favor and stick around till the end, because I am the guy that you're going to want to be with this year in 2022. 2022 is going to be an amazing year for the Infinite Crypto Cruisers. Financial freedom, financial independence, the ability to fire your boss, call your own shots, do what you want to do. That's what we're all about here. So folks, if this is your first time with the channel, bear with me. Listen to what I have to say today. Wait till the end of the video if you want to, but I believe if you stick with me for the next 10 or 15 minutes, I'm going to give you some valuable content, and I think you're going to want to be a long-time subscriber and a part of the family that we're creating here at Infinite Crypto. So folks, today it's December 31st, 2021. It's getting ready to be New Year's for me. Probably already is New Year's Day for some of you. But what I wanted to talk about today is it's so important. I feel like over the last couple of months, I've gotten slightly off track in my channel. If you go back and you read the description in this channel, it says Infinite Crypto, our war cry is freedom is our war cry. You know, and what that basically means is I'm not here to show you the Lamborghinis and the big mansions and all of that kind of stuff. I love all of that kind of stuff. I took some amazing vacations last year. I'm looking forward to buying a car this year. Probably the one that's on my vision board right now is a Lexus LC500 convertible. I've got some ideas for buying some vacation property in Exuma, Bahamas that's also going to create cash flow in my life. But folks, the reason for this channel isn't just to show people how to make money in crypto. It's how to live your whole life. And so what I want to talk about today is what do you got to do to really be successful in life and in crypto, but in life too. So many people will make some money in crypto, but it really won't have much of an impact on their life. So I've got a couple of notes here, a couple of things that I wanted to go over. Number one, to be successful in life and be successful in anything, write this down, folks. If you don't have a pen and paper handy, this is a great video to take some notes on. If you're driving, I understand, don't be writing down anything while you're driving. But folks, if you're not driving, if you have the ability to take some notes, take some notes. Number one, get started and don't quit. That's all you got to do to be successful. I could turn off the video right now, and seriously, it sounds so simple, but that's all there really is to it. Get started, don't quit, and in between those two spots, you'll figure it out. You will get the success that you want to get. So many people are so cliche. Oh, winners never quit, and it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog, and all of these sayings. But folks, most people don't follow through. You gotta not quit. You can't quit on your dreams, you can't quit on yourself, you can't quit on your family. You just can't quit. You're in the right spot. Cryptocurrency is an absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing opportunity to create the life that you want, not just finances. There's a lot of wealthy people out there and their family hates them because they're never there. I was watching a video the other day, and basically the gist of it, the moral of the story was, my kids need my presence, not my presence. They need my presence. P-R-E-S-E-N-C-E, presence, more than they need my presence. P-R-E-S-E-N-T-S, like Christmas presents. Yeah, the gifts and the trips and those kinds of things are nice, but what your family really wants is you. And that's what I'm all about. I wake up in the morning and I'm able to take my kids to school. I'm able to pick my kids up from school. If my wife wants to go out to lunch, we go out to lunch. If she wants to go out to dinner, we go out to dinner. If tomorrow we decided we wanted to take a trip to Florida because it's too damn cold here in Las Vegas, then I'll buy some plane tickets and I'll go to Florida. I don't like being tied down by a job or by even like a business. I know a lot of people watching this are in my Arte group, which is a group of highly successful businessmen and women that are really kicking ass in life. I mean, really, really, really top entrepreneurs. And I love them. But most of them I would not want to be. I'm not here. I don't want to put 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week into building a company so that I can be a multi billionaire. Don't get me wrong, I've got plans, and with crypto and the way that I'm continuing to ladder up in life and continuing to keep my money in the market and to stay invested, I think that I'm going to be worth hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars over the next decade or two, but I'm going to do it while I'm living my life and having my freedom. So folks, if you want freedom, seriously, it sounds so cliche sometimes, but I'm 48 years old. My wife is 34 years old, and we don't have to go to a job. We were just driving down the street the other day at like, I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, going somewhere to do something. And I said, babe, I can't believe it. You know how blessed we are? I'm 48 and you're 34. Neither one of us has to go to a job today. Man, I'm so glad I didn't have to wake up, take a shower and get dressed up and then drive in and hang around people and have a boss telling me what to do. Freedom, folks, to do what you want to do is so valuable. And I don't know about you, where you live and what country you're from, what they're teaching you, but where I'm from here in the United States, we get it pounded into our heads every day of our lives from the time we're about 5 years old to go to school, get a good education, and do what? Get a good job. Well, folks, I'm here to ruffle some feathers, and I'm here to tell you, getting a job is the fastest way to mediocrity that there ever was. Having a job is the quickest way to be average that there ever was. If you got a job right now, that's fine. That's great. A job is an okay place to start, but it's a horrible place to finish. So if you got a job and you're watching this video, let's figure out how to get rid of that sucker. And all it takes is money. You don't need a job if you got money. And we can teach you here at Infinite Crypto how to create financial freedom in your life. So number one, get started. Number two, don't quit. Folks, if you haven't invested in any cryptocurrency yet and somehow you managed to get onto this video, I implore you, go set up an exchange as soon as this video is over and buy some cryptocurrency, even if it's only 50 bucks. I don't care about the amount. That brings me to my second point. This video is going to be too long if I don't shut up, but I got to say this stuff, man. It's on my heart. It's important. The habit is more important than the amount, folks. Say that to yourself again. Write it down. If you ain't got out your notepads yet, go get it, man. The habit is more important than the amount. Everybody out there has heard, hey, save and invest 10, 15% of your income. 90% of the population is barely making it on what they have. If you go to them and say, hey, I want you to take 10 or 15% of your income and start investing it, they'd say, I can't. Well, folks, I don't totally agree with that theory. I believe you could if it was important enough to you, but I'm not going to ask you to do that. What I want you to do is do what you can. I don't care if it's $1 a day. I don't care if it's 1% of your income. I don't care if it's 0.5% of your income. Pick an amount. And the most important thing is that you stick with it. Folks, I'm here to tell you, if you make $1,000 a week and you invest 1% of that, 10 bucks, you start setting aside $10 a week. You say, yeah, but $10 a week is going to do nothing for me. It will. Because what's going to happen, maybe for some of you it takes 2 or 3 months. Maybe for some of you it takes 2 or 3 weeks. But I guarantee you that after some portion of time, you're going to look in your envelope and you're going to see, say it's been 10 weeks. And now you've got, $100 sitting in your envelope. You're going to say, you know what, that was painless. I bet you I could probably do 20 bucks a week. Or I could do 2% of my income. And then you're slowly, as your mind starts getting focused on how it can invest, all of a sudden you're going to say, you know what? That $100 dinner that I've been going out to every couple of weeks is not that important. If I invested that $100 into cryptocurrency, I'm probably going to turn that 100 into 1,000 or maybe even 5,000. Because that's right, here in cryptocurrency, it's not that hard to get 10x on your money, to get 50x on your money. So the most important thing is you're training your mind to start focusing on investing and in freedom instead of spending it today on what you want right now. Which leads me into my third point. The chief cause of failure and unhappiness is doing what you want now instead of doing what you want most. And folks, I'm a good example of this right here. Look at this. Look at this big belly. Yeah, I sit down, I look pretty good, and I want to thank my wife for this shirt. This is a beautiful Robert Graham shirt that she bought for me. It's got the cuffs, and the the cuffs kind of match the collar, and I love this shirt. But you know what I don't love? I don't love being 273 pounds. I've been successful in many areas of my life, but that saying that I just mentioned, the chief cause of failure and unhappiness is doing what you want now instead of what you want most, is me when it comes to my physical health. Well, guess what? I'm 48 years old. And if I want to live till I'm 70 or 80, God willing, I need to do something about this, and I am doing something about this. And what I'm doing about it is I'm doing the 75 Hard Challenge. A gentleman named Andy Frisella wrote this book called 75 Hard, Tactical Guide to Winning the War with Yourself. I'm sick of it. I want to be a winner in all areas of my life for you guys. I don't want to just inspire you guys financially. I want to inspire you guys to be in shape and to be healthy. I want to inspire you guys by the relationship that I have with my wife and my kids. I want you to see a winner here and somebody that you know is just an average guy, and I am, folks. I mean, yeah, I do some things better than average. I'm not trying to beat myself up, but folks, I'm not doing anything in life that you can't do. Man, I've ruined relationships over being lazy. I've almost ruined my current relationship over being lazy. I was going to work and I was able to sign a list. When you got to work, if you didn't want to be there, if you wanted to leave early, you could sign a list. And if it was slow, they would send people home that signed that list. I would have rent due in 2 or 3 days. And instead of working every single hour that I could work and put in the time to pay my bills, I was signing that list and I was coming home. And my wife didn't realize that there was a list. She just thought it was slow, that my bosses were sending me home and that I had nothing to do with it. Well, she found out one day about that list, and she found out I was signing it, and some crap hit the fan. We literally moved out. We split up. This was before we were married, but we split up. And there was several months of my life where I was miserable, where I was fighting for her. And you know what I did to get rid of that laziness? I went into work every single day and I signed the other list that they had, and that was the volunteer for overtime list. I signed that sucker and I worked every hour that they would let me work. They even tested me. I don't know why they wanted to do this, but I would have my bosses. They would know I was a guy that always wanted to leave. So if things were slowing down a little bit and they were looking for volunteers to leave, they'd say, "Hey, Varnell, you want to go home?" You know how hard that was in the beginning? I had to say, "No, man, I'm not going home. I'm working every hour that I can work." And folks, I'm kind of getting on a tangent, but man, this life is short. And there's too much exciting stuff, too much happiness to be had. Right now, people are miserable. There's more depression going on in the world than ever. And you know why a big part of it is it's hard to be excited and enjoying life when you look in the mirror and when you know you're not doing what you need to do in life. You're not being the man or the woman that you're supposed to be being. You're not being the mom or the dad that you could be. You're not being the business owner or the employee that you could be. Folks, I love you guys. I really do. And I am looking forward to 2022 being the most amazing year of my life. I'm going to get rid of this weight. This book, 75 Hard, 75 days in a row, you do 5 critical tasks. Those critical tasks are: number 1, you create a diet and you stick to it. You don't do it one cheat meal, not one M&M, not one gummy bear, not one handful of popcorn, not one spoonful of peanut butter. 75 days of a diet that you commit to, then you do it 75 days in a row, every single meal. Second thing that you do is you work out twice for 45 minutes a day, twice a day. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon or evening, and one of the workouts have to be outside. Third thing that you do is you drink a gallon of water every single day. Every single day, and I'm not kidding you. Like, we'll take this here. Let me get rid of a little bit of this. Let's say you've done everything else that you were supposed to do, and you drank all of your water except for that. You drink a gallon of water minus this, and you wake up in the morning on day 47 of the 75 hard, and that water is sitting there on your nightstand, and you know you didn't drink it. If you're a real man or a real woman committed to your word, you're going to start over on day one. In fact, I'm starting over on day one because of all things. I can't believe it. I almost made fun of other people that I heard that did this. I forgot to take my picture on day 18. 18 days of working out twice, sticking to my diet, doing everything right, and I forgot to take a picture. That's one of the other accountability things. So you've got the diet, you've got the exercise twice a day, you've got the gallon of water, then you also read 10 pages in a good nonfiction personal development or inspiring type of book. And then last but not least, you take a picture every single day for the 75 days. And I managed on day 18 to forget my picture. And when I remembered and when I realized that I forgot and didn't take that picture, it would have been so easy to just keep on going and act like everything was good. Do my, my other 57 days or whatever it is, and act like I did 75 hard, but that would ruin the whole idea of the challenge. The whole idea of the challenge is to become the kind of man that is able to work through the tough things in life, that's able to do the things that aren't always enjoyable, to do them when I don't feel like doing them, and to be so committed to keeping the promises that I make to myself that I know I can keep the promises that I'm making to other people. So folks, let me get on with another quick things. One other thing here real fast. Stop being in such a hurry. Folks, crypto can make you wealthy very quickly, but it doesn't need to. Quit trying to get lucky and buy that one token. Quit trying to buy, Dogecoin or Shiba Inu back when it was almost nothing and getting lucky and turning $500 into $1 million. Yeah, that's amazing. That's fantastic when it happens. I've got a token that I was able to buy in a pre-sale, that before it went public. I got $1,000 into it, and it's worth, $300,000. I've made a 300x on that money. I turned 100 grand into about 300,000. But folks, guess what? It took several years of making the right contacts, learning how to invest in cryptocurrency properly, and I've invested in about 80 or 90 of those private sales in order to have the one that really kicked butt. So there's nothing about what I've done that was quick or easy or fast. I've been doing this since 2017, and we're getting ready to hit 2022. I can tell when I look at my analytics that most of my viewers are anywhere from about 18 to 25 and 25 to 35. Then there's some that are from 35 to 45, and then it trails off fairly quickly. If you are 18 to 45, you do not need to be in a hurry. 2 to 5 years, and you can have everything financially that you want out of life. But you got to do it right. You got to do it for the long term. You can't be taking $1,000 today, running it up to 10 grand, and then going and spending $9,000 of it on having fun. You got to reinvest that 10,000. You got to keep the job long enough to where you can continue to let the money build up until it's worth hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars so that you can really enjoy life, folks. But the point of this video is that you can have everything that you want. You just can't have it right now. And you got to get focused on the long term and realize, though, that the long term is the slight edge formula. Slight edge basically says that if you do the simple daily disciplines day after day after day after day long enough, you will see a curve, a steep curve up and to the right of success. If you consistently make the wrong choices day after day after day after day after day, you're going to see a decline, whether it's your health or your finances, whatever area of your life. It's the small, little, seemingly mundane things that seemingly are meaningless that are the difference between massive success and massive failure in life, folks. And I want to help you on this journey in 2022 to start taking control of those daily disciplines. And I'd like you to enjoy this journey with me and watch my progress on the 75 hard, and maybe even get involved and do the 75 hard with me. And right now, folks, what I want to tell you is get in the Telegram channel. I will put the link in the description. I've got the Infinite Crypto Cruisers Telegram channel. We're like family. There's a couple hundred of us, but there should be thousands and thousands and thousands of us in that group. Go get in that group and start following along. Last but not least, I know this has been a long video. I want to wrap this up real quick here by showing you guys the oh, that ain't gonna work. I'm gonna need to minimize my screen here. Let's get this sucker sunk down and then come over here. I want to show you guys, this is my Infinite Crypto homepage, and I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for the amazing support. We started this channel back all the way here. I did a video, it says 9 months ago, but that was just one video that I did. And then I got away from the channel and I came here and really got committed 6 months ago. How to obtain freedom through cryptocurrency. This picture here, that thumbnail, is I was had just been on a trip to Exuma, Bahamas, one of the most amazing, beautiful places that I've ever been to in my life. But folks, I want you to know that had you been here with me, we covered the Nexo platform. That token is done amazingly well, and it's still creating extra wealth for me. And and that's a video that I would recommend that you go back and take a look at. Another one that was super successful and it's been fantastic is the Polkadot video. How many Polkadot do you need to fire your boss? This one here, the Seedify Launchpad, folks. I didn't even listen to my own advice as well as I should have on this, but this Seedify Launchpad was roughly 60 cents when I did this video. As of today, it was $8.40, and just in the last couple of months, I got to be a part of a pooling group, and I've gotten in on 25 private sales, such things as Sidus and Blocktopia, and just, I mean, too many to name, but some very successful private sales because I own this token. And just, going through Metis, this token right here, Metis, I talked about Metis when it was 14 bucks. It just hit $250 yesterday. 250 bucks. My son likes it because he's my video editor. And when he edited this video for me, the Metis video, and helped me with it, I gave him 3 Metis tokens as his pay. Most of the time when he helps me with the crypto channel, he gets cryptocurrency as payment because he's 15 and he's not going to need any money for a while. But by the time he's 18, 19, 20, 21, he's probably going to be a multimillionaire. But those 3 $14 tokens, so I gave him $42 to help me with this video, are now worth 750 bucks. Manifold token was about $8 when I did the video. It peaked at about $80, and right now it's still sitting at like 35 bucks, and so on and so forth, folks. But the main thing that I wanted to talk about was I just wanted to thank you. We're at 1,800 subscribers. I've got some people that I've developed incredible friendships with, and I really love you guys, and I thank you so much for your support. And then also, another reason, and folks, this is for you that have stuck with me this long, that haven't subscribed to the channel, and you're thinking about, do I want to listen to this guy ramble on for all of 2022? Well, here's one of the reasons that I want you to give me a chance to hit that subscribe button and come with me, is we had an opportunity back here. I did the best token launch of 2021 for Meta Brands. They were nice enough to give me 2 $400 allocations, and then what I did is I raffled those off to my viewers, and then I even paid the 400 bucks in this case for the 2 viewers. That ticket, or that token, went live on December 16th. The price for the tokens at that point was 0.086 cents, so 8.6 cents per token. They got $400 worth of those tokens. Those tokens are now worth about 50 cents. So they're sitting on roughly a 6 times their money. So that $400 giveaway right now is worth $2,400 a piece to those two gentlemen. Soul Chicks was nice enough to give me 3 allocations of $500 each that people could go and buy into the Soul Chicks IDO. The Soul Chicks launched at a nickel. Right now it's at about 12 or 13 cents. So they've made about 2.5 times their money. And on and on and on. Just recently, I did this video on the Gains token, Making Millionaires. They were nice enough to give away $50 worth of Gains tokens to 10 winners. So 10 people got 50 bucks worth of Gains tokens. And now we've got a Ghost Market coming up that I'm going to be doing a giveaway for the Ghost Market token. And I've got several other in the pipeline. So folks, if you want to get in on some private sales and have the ability to get some of these allocations for free, definitely hit that subscribe button. I was also able to bring $37,000 worth of the Ghost Market private sale allocation to my members. If you were in my Telegram group, you got an opportunity to buy into the Ghost Market private sale. I had people get as much as $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 into that, all the way down to $500 into Ghost Market, and so on and so forth. So folks, let me get back out here to the full screen and wrap this up. Once again, I want to thank you all for being here, and thank you for spending this time with me today. And once again, Happy New Year's. Let's get excited about 2022 and what we can accomplish together. Together, team. Together, everyone achieves more. I know it sounds funny. And then real quick, for my buddy, you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I got a good friend, Eric Kahlberg. And we used to work for this company. It was a sales company. And in the morning, we would pump each other up. And we had a saying, and I'm going to give it to you guys right now. And hopefully you guys don't think I'm crazy, but what we did every morning, we yelled this out at the top of our lungs. Except now that I'm right in the middle of explaining it to you, I'm all of a sudden, my mind is freezing up. Juice, juice, juice. We had one of our favorite words was juice. Join us in creating enthusiasm. And we would have this. I cannot think of it. I'm going to have to end the video. My brain just totally froze on me, folks. But juice. Think about that. Every day, juice. Join us in creating enthusiasm and team. Every team together, everybody achieves more. In 2022, if you get serious about being part of the Infinite Crypto Cruiser family, you watch all of my videos, you like them, you comment on them, you share them with your family, we grow this channel, I am going to bring immense value to you guys as the year goes on. So with that, folks, thank you so much for being here. I love you. God bless you. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.